if I want to start my yard up now, what strain, which dogs from the Little John stuff should I run?
Anything really you can find off of Wycon, because
Yeah.
I really don't see too much off of Showtime or Yellow Boy. But anything you can find off Wycon, I would run with.
All right.
I just picked the Jip up yesterday with some of that in her bottom end.
Yeah, I seen that down there. I seen that down there in that pit. What about this dog right here?
Oh man, where do you hear this story here? I can't remember which joint it was. I'm finna tell you, cause whenever you know when you come home from doing that free vacation.
Yeah.
So Mr. Chico Lopez, I get a journal in the mail. I open it up. I got out March 19th of 07. So it had to be April or a May issue. I can't remember, but it was one of them. It had to be between April and May that journal came. He got advertised, oh, the only dog like this bred in the world. I think he was studying them out. I can't remember, so don't hold me to this. It was either $2 grand, 24. It was some outrageous price.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the hell is this? So I called him up. He had the number, in the advertisement.
Yeah.
I say, man, how come you got this dog in the journal saying you the only one in the world got this dog? What it was, how they bred, it was Champion Bobo bred to Champion Annabelle.
Yeah.
Now remember when Boom spanked them, Bobo died. Boom put that thrack on him. Put a good whipping on their ass.
The same Annabelle that I was asking you about in the picture?
Yeah, Annabelle off of Mayday.
Okay.
This dog was off of Champion Bobo bred to Champion Annabelle.
Okay.
Well, they got it listed not Chico Lopez Annabelle, but Laz had sold Annabelle to him. But Laz had bred Champion Bobo to Champion Annabelle. So when Rasta Man put that whooping on him, the dog died a few days later, and the puppy was already born. So now Chico advertising the only dogs like this in the world. So I called him. I say, man, how you got that dog like that, the only dog in the world? Oh, cause it is. I know the fuck it ain't. I said, I got one right here. I'm looking at the motherfucker. What? I say, look at the area code on the phone, on the phone number that I'm calling you from. I said, yeah, you came here before. Wait a minute. You in Fort Myers? Yeah. Okay, well, you know such and such. Yeah, that's where I got the dog from. CML. So somebody told me later on, he went and checked. I can't remember, was it a Damien dog? I'm going to be honest, I can't remember the name of the dog. Somebody said it was Damien. And said he flipped the pedigree on the dog to being off of Mayday or some Mayday stuff.
Yeah.
But it's the same dog. Same belly mate,
Yeah. Damn.
But this motherfucker was a stone cold curve, bro.
That dog on the picture right there?
Yeah. Stone cold fucking curve.
Damn. Well, I thought you were going to say he was the damn shit.
Man, that motherfucker was a stone curve. That picture there, the picture was took probably a month before I came home, and my partner sent it to me. When I touched down, this dog was right at 3. He was right at 3. And you know what time it is. You done sat around long enough. I've been going 3. It's time to clean up.
Mm-hmm.
And that motherfucker, when I tell you what it was,
Damn.
I don't care because I bought him or even if I bred him. If they ain't no good, they ain't no good.
Yeah. And that'll be Annabelle and who?
Champion Bobo bred to Champion Annabelle.
And who Bobo was off?
Bobo was off of Lil Jon.
Yeah, okay. And you think it's a possibility Chico could have changed Damien and put him off Mayday instead of with the one that...
That's what somebody said the name of the dog. If I don't know how to find them old journals.
Yeah.
But if you can find the first or second, between the first and third journal that came out in 07, the beginning of 07.
Okay.
That he had the advertisement in there.
Now.
Oh, I told him that he was a cussing motherfucker. Then somebody, you want to sell him? I say, no, man. That dog a piece of shit. I told him, I said, that dog a piece of shit.
Damn.
You don't want to sell him? They're a piece of shit. So when you asked me that twice, and I told you the first, you had no business asking me that twice. If
Mm-hmm.
you're a dog man, you understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
If you're a dog man, you had no business asking me that question twice.
Yep. You're right about that.
So a few days later, I sent him down the road.
Now. Mm-mm-mm. And he look like a big dog. He like he in the 50s.
No, that motherfucker was short. He was short with a long body.
Okay.
No, he wasn't no big dog. He probably would have went low 40s, high 30s.
Red nose.
Yeah.
Oh man. Wow.
You know, if I could have kept that dog and studied in my, I had the paper, I had the paperwork and everything. I could have studied in my, but why am I gonna do that when I know what this motherfucker is?
And you ain't gonna have no confidence in your heart that them dogs gonna be anything because you already know that you're coming off a curve.
If I know some shit, bro, I can't sell nobody no shit. I
Yep.
can't see this man riding off and let me tell you something. I ain't no saint. I ain't no religious person. But I do got morals and principles I stand on.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I ain't got to pick up a Bible every day or whatever to try and make me do right. I just got
Mm-hmm.
morals and principles I stand on as a man. I'm always on my square. So I
Yep.
try to be straight up with people. I don't try to. I keep it 100 off at all times. If it ain't no good, it ain't no good.
Yep.
Just like I was telling you about the Davo Corvino stuff. I had curves out there. Listen, the same one of the dudes in your chat. My salute Almighty Kennels. I'm partners with him, friends, good friends. Listen, that man spanked me twice, bro.
Almighty.
Yeah, before we was partners and whatever. We knew each other, but we just doing them. Nobody else wanted to do them, so we had to do each other.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So anyway, but listen, the man who sold me that dog a year before that, he told me all I can guarantee you is 10 minutes. He said after 10 minutes, I don't know if he gonna turn that hog loose and run. I don't know if he gonna hold on to the hog till y'all getting tied up. All I can tell you is what I seen him in the woods for 10 minutes. I
Damn.
had to do so. Listen, he was around here catching. I had him around here catching 3-4 hogs. But then I ran into what? A smart ace,
Mm-hmm.
and he hey, I didn't want to believe it. Stood in line. You
Damn.
know, to chase this man again with that same dog. And
We
what he did the second time, stood the line again, but he went 5 more minutes longer.
damn. Damn.
But it was my chick. It was a piece. It was a curve.
Yeah.
That man made me see. I should have never even. He should have been sent down the road after that first time. He wasn't. He wasn't hurt. He wasn't nothing.
Damn.
You understand? So I have no problem. See, some people tell you, "Oh, they good." They're just like the average joker. They'll tell you about every fight they won. They don't
Yeah.
never tell you about that one they lost.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's hard to find jokers that gonna tell you that.
Oh yeah. I feel you on that. I
You
feel you
know?
on that. Hey, it's like my memory forget that. It's like all the stories I can remember about Bo. I can remember some of the ones I lost. You know, if it was a dog I really had, some time in. But I ain't gonna lie to you, I lost a whole bunch of shit. You know what I'm saying? With dogs I can't even remember right now. You know what I'm saying? And I guess it's just the way the mind works. You only remember the good stuff. You only want to remember the good stuff. And unless it was just something you can't forget,
Yeah.
some of the ones like, some of the ones I did a lot of losing with, you know, it was dogs I ain't really had no time with, dogs I get 1 or 2 days a week. Oh, you want to take it out there and do this with it. And
Yeah.
dogs that you don't know nothing about the backgrounds and just shit like that. You know what I'm saying? When I really start focusing on what's what and saying, man, damn, I ain't spending my money on damn just anything. I'm gonna make sure I want it. And then I don't like to lose. Shit, man.
None of us do.
Yep.
But
So
that's part of the game,
yeah. Oh yeah.
any
Oh yeah.
competition.
So I try to get something I could damn work with. You know what I'm saying? And then shit from there.
I,
I,
I had a guy tell me on after that first one, oh, I'll take that dog back and tell that man I want my money. I said, hold it. That man told me 10 minutes is all he seen. He
yeah.
didn't tell me to buy that dog. I told him I came to buy a dog. He told me walk the yard, tell me what you want, what you want.
Yeah.
You understand? He didn't hold
Mm-hmm.
no pistol in my head and say, you gonna buy this one. He ain't dig in my pocket and take my money and say, here, take this dog and keep it moving.
Yeah.
I say he was straight up. All he seen was 10 minutes. And
Mm-hmm.
I can't do nothing but respect that.
Yep. Yep. Back to what you were
He,
saying, man. Back.
he didn't he didn't stop on the 10.
Yep. You right about that. Hey, what you were saying about treating people right and selling people good product. Like a lot of these brothers, they don't go get say when they buying these dogs, they send in the transporter and stuff like that. But see, like when one thing I found out, man, when you get to meet people, the person you selling the dog to, this ain't even got nothing to do with the dog, what they gonna do with the dog in general. Just the fact that that person is happy, man. You see the smile on their face, or you see, they thinking they getting a great dog from you, and you can't walk away from them and they drive off or go whatever they're going at, and you walk away and knowing you done shit them. You know what I'm saying? That ain't where it go, man. You gotta walk away like, you know what I'm saying, knowing you did what you was supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? As far as a dog, man, you gave them a good product, and it ain't no feeling like, you know what I'm saying, treating people right, man, and meeting good people. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of brothers, they just make the sales, this and that, but we never meet each other, and we don't meet each other, so we allow to pull a trick here, a trick there, a trick here, a trick there. But brothers get to starting to meeting each other, man. You be like, damn, man, I can't shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? I can't damn, you know what I'm saying? I gotta, and really, it's your whole program. You don't need to do nobody like that.